Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Kristen and today I have a Voluminous Waves hair tutorial for you guys. So if you're interested in getting these curls, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so to begin this tutorial for Voluminous Waves, I'm going to go over what kind of tools I'm going to be using. The first one is that I'm going to be using the Kristin S sectioning clips. I've gone over this before in a previous hair tutorial. I just love these. I love the rose gold color, but these are really great at gripping the hair and keeping it in place as you're curling your hair. And then I'm going to be using the Kristin S. This is 1 1/4 curling wand. The reason why I love this curling wand so much is that if you twist it like this, you can actually hold it at an angle, which helps you to just hold the hair in place instead of your arm being awkward and hurting and trying to reach. So that's a really nice feature of this curling iron. I highly recommend it. And then I'm going to be using some products as we go too, but I'll just go over those as we work through this tutorial. All right, so let's begin. All right, so I'm going to begin by sectioning my hair. I actually like to take my hair from the left side first, and then I do the right side, and then I obviously section each side too. For big voluminous waves, we're going to be just taking actually kind of like bigger sections. I'm not going to be doing as small of sections like I would with a beach wave, which is definitely small sections. So I'm just going to kind of section it like this, just in half, and I'll kind of work through this. All right, so my first step is I'm actually going to put a little bit of the Kristin S Weightless Shine Working Serum on the ends of my hair. It's kind of an oil, it's just an oil. So I'm just going to kind of put that just at the ends, just for as we're curling, keeping those ends kind of protected. All right, so my curling iron is warmed up. There are many different heating settings on this curling iron, and there's a guide when you buy it to find out what heat setting is best for your type of hair. I'm keeping it on one of the lower settings. The first piece I'm gonna curl away from the face and just wrap it around the wand here like this. And I still keep my ends out, kind of similar to a beach wave tutorial. But the difference is that this is definitely a bigger section. This is actually a bigger curling iron. And when I let it down, I'm not pulling it straight down like I would for a beach wave. I'm gonna just kind of hold it in my hand until it cools down a little bit, and then let it go. And then you can see it's just a little bouncier than you would see with a beach wave, which is, you know, a little bit more like pulled down, definitely textured. All right, the other difference is that I'm gonna be curling all of the pieces away from my face. I'm not going to alternate the pattern. So that will be a huge difference too. The bottom half of my left-hand side of the head is curled. So I'm gonna let it just set because it's still warm. So I don't wanna brush through it or anything because that's actually gonna just like make the curl drop a little bit more. And we want these to bounce up, which is also why I'm kind of like holding them up and pushing them up. So we're gonna leave those alone. I'm basically just gonna take this side down again. I'm basically gonna take this left side upper part down now. And actually too, I kind of did this before too. I'm going to just take my very top layer because I kind of like to curl that just a little differently than the rest. So I'm going to curl this middle section, same way I did the bottom. So let's go ahead and do that. That middle section is done, so we're gonna move to this top section. This is my shortest layer section. I want this to be a little bit more flat and then curled, so we're only gonna curl from midway up. So I'll start with my bang, and I'll show you what I mean. Again, everything is going to be away from the face. But see, I'm not gonna go all the way to the top to wrap around. I'm just gonna go halfway down. So it's not gonna be very much wrapped around the curling iron, but I want the top to be a little bit more smooth and flat. Just a little bit more smooth looking. All right, so the left-hand side of my head is curled, all in the same direction, and it's still just setting, so I'm gonna leave that alone, and I'm gonna move to this side of the hair. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did over here, basically 3 sections, parting it, using my Kristin S section and clip. Truly, they are amazing. They really do grip the hair nicely. Curled. This side's a little bit warm still, just mainly the top. So I'm gonna kind of brush through. So this is the other difference, is you don't really brush through your curls when you're doing like a beach wave. But with this, I am gonna take a wide tooth comb. This actually came with the Kristin S hot tool that I purchased. Each hot tool you get one of these combs, and I really like it just because it's a nice wide tooth comb to sort of brush through your curls. You know, we can kind of go in and fix any curls that maybe look a little funny. Okay, so for product, what I like to use when I'm doing this style, it's the Way Hair Care. I had trouble saying that. The dry texture foam. So this is really cool. It's basically like a texturizing spray, but it comes out as a foam. I'm just gonna use a little bit, and I'm gonna kind of just put it through my hands like this, and then put it through my ends. It smells so good, but this is gonna give us a little bit of texture. It's gonna give some volume. If you like that good, like if you have a side part and you kind of like your hair to just look, I don't know, like that cool side part, it's parted over. This is great stuff to use in your hair for that. Okay, and then one of the things I love to do is brush down the hair with the wide tooth comb, but kind of push up a little bit. That gives me a little bit more volume to the curls. Now, something I like, and this is optional, but I like to tease a little bit at the crown. So I'm gonna kind of just pull back. My hair is somewhat parted down the middle. It's sort of an off middle part, I suppose. And so I'm just gonna take a little bit of hair here in the back in a small section. And then to help my tease for that little bit of volume there, I'm going to use the Kristin S, the Working Texture Loose Styling Powder. So let's pull that forward. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of that powder. It's gonna give some grit there. It's for when we tease. And then I'm gonna take this comb, again, it's kind of got like a wide tooth part, and I'm just going to push back on the hair, your back combing. And then again, I'm gonna take another little section, sprinkle some of that as it goes everywhere. Maybe don't be as messy as me. And then again, wide tooth comb, back comb. And I'm just gonna do that for a few of the layers in the back, and then I'm gonna pull it back, and you can see, okay, we have this like awkward bump, but that's where I'll probably do it a little bit here too. I'm gonna kind of comb over that. You're just gonna kind of comb it down. You don't want it to be like this, you know, awkward bump in the back. So smooth it, fine tune it, comb over it, but it gives you a little bit of some volume there. And voila, guys, we got some voluminous curls. I love it. All All right, guys, so that's it. Pretty easy tutorial. Just curl all in one direction. Love the Kristin S 1 1/4 curling wand, just because it makes it so easy to hold the hair in place on the curling wand as you're curling. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please be sure to subscribe, check out my beauty blog, follow me on Instagram, and until next time, I'll see you guys. Bye.